Hello everyone, this is Taptap Map Panda, and in this video I will review my pick for this week. I'm going to show you guys how I did and what kind of team that I used. Okay, but first I will leave down the new gift code down below in the descriptions. It's gonna be a gift code for 500 gems, so if you guys need some extra gems, then just please go down and check it out. Okay, now let's see. So this week I start off real good. Actually, I got first 2 8 wins followed by 2 10 wins, and then kind of stuck in the middle as always. I realized that I always have trouble in the middle. So let's see. The first one is classic Wanderer. I'm not a big fan of Wanderer, but just because I have a Gina and I happen to have 3 hoarders and 3 undead to get the aura, that's why I'm go with it. But as you can see, the heroes that I got is not really that great, so maybe that's why I stopped at 8 wins. And then first I go for speed, and then followed by 2 damage reduction, and then the last one will be the attack, because as you see, the Wanderer class, they give you the damage reductions and then the attack percent. That's why I mainly go for these stacks. But you can see we have high power, 140,000, but then still only got 8 wins with the aura as well. Maybe if I can get a better Wanderer for the horror and for the undead, because Jero is not really that good of heroes and pick in my opinion. The only good one in this team comp is Jaina, and then I think I had the Tear of the Goddess or Star Shot for her. Maybe that's why I can make it that far. And second one, this is actually my favorite team comp in Peak. I noticed that so far I have the most success with either Cleric or Mage. I think those 2 class is the one that I'm really comfortable with. Also, I have Monkey King. As you can see, I go off aura in this team because I couldn't. I have this for stun the enemy heroes, which is a good pick, Akash. And then Monkey King will be one of the best tank that you can find. And also I have 1, 2, 3, this 3 for damage, the Golden Pastor, and this one right here, the Corvent Messenger. This is actually pretty good damage dealer as a cleric. Also I have a Drow for my healer. Maybe if I could move a card to the front row and Drow to back row here would be better. And they give me speed and HP, and I have damage reductions, spell, attack, and this one right here is the defense. I think defense works really well on cleric teams, because the longer you survive, the cleric's healing is gonna kick in, and then make your tail last longer for you to be able to win the battles. So if I go with cleric teams, I always try to look for defense or damage reductions, so that keep my teams alive longer. And let's see here, the third one is pretty strong team. It's again my favorite cleric team with the Unity aura here. And yeah, for sure, whenever if I use Chesia or Bell or Agena, I always look for Star Shot or Tear the Goddess for them, so that they can have the active skill go off first, and they're gonna do a lot of damage. And I was lucky enough to have these 3 right here, the OP ones, Gold, Phoenix, and then also the Drow. Yeah, pretty much that's it. I go for speed because cleric gives you speed, and then also the skill damage increased. That was a pretty straightforward, easy 10 wings, even though the attack power isn't that high, but still, this team is pretty solid and OP. And then this one right here, oh my god. So listen, this is the story, okay? It's another cleric team, but I remember specifically for this round, the first 6 heroes that I choose was Phoenix, Chessia, and then the Heaven Judge, plus the Lord Landlady and some other trash heroes. But what are the odds? The first 6 heroes I can pick 2 Phoenix and the Chessia. I mean, come on. And then I remember the funny thing is, the first artifact that I can choose was a Star Shot. I was like, what? So yeah, that's pretty straightforward 10 wings. And even though, again, I think a lot of the time the attack power doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be like crazy high, like 140 or 150,000, as long as you have a solid class and then a solid hero, like an OP heroes, you can still get 10 wings. And I go for the defense, speed, dodge, and then the last one I don't have any good picks. It's either hit rate or it's like crit damage or something that I can't really use on the cleric teams. So that's why I picked the hit rate. But still, I can still manage to get 10 wins off that. Then let's see, this one is just the only good hero picks that I'm happy with is Warnier and then Agena. The rest is pretty bad. That's why I ended up with 7 wings. I go with the Wanderer heroes, but also I was lucky enough to have the aura, but I feel like it isn't that strong, and mainly because this heroes is not doing good, especially this one. It's so weak. But I can't find anything else in undead heroes that's better. That's why I'm stuck. Yeah. And then let's see the next 7 wings. This one I'm kind of confused. I don't know why I lost. I mean, I have a good tank. I have aura. I have 2 damage reduce plus the defense. I mean, this stacks should be good on cleric, but then my team comp is mage, so maybe I should go look for something like speed or skill damage or attack instead of defensive stacks, because this doesn't really help this. But then also X-Def and Kali is just not as good as a mage. Yeah, it's sad that this team I wasted Phoenix and Agena, only got 7 wings. And this one right here, also 7 wings, is the cleric team, and with the pure aura I have a good tank. I have Drow, but I think this guy Mars doesn't really fit in the team comp. I mean, I'm trying to use him as a damage dealer, but then I don't have a good artifact for him. Also, the stats that I get is not really that great either. Yeah. And this one here, it just, I go a little bit crazy because I think I'm stuck with all mages, and I was trying to get like the last undead so I can at least get the aura, and then I can't find it. It stopped at 6 wins, even though I have the really strong. That's the problem with mage. it looks pretty strong, as you can see. Like the attack power is 130,000, and I even get speed and 2 speeds and 1 dodge. But the problem is, first I remember for Shaw Machine I don't have the damage reduction artifacts for him, so he's not that good of a tank to be in the front. So in this team comp, even though I have 6 mages, but I don't really have a good tank to tank the damage for my other mages to do the damage. And my idea to pick this hero first is go for the aura, because I need one more undead for the aura here. Let me show you. It's gonna be this one right here, the convert, and also the Olivia and this right here, Nairav. They all have the ability to freezing the target. So this one is the active skill, and for Olivia is the basic attack, have 30% chance to freeze the targets. Also right here, the Heaven Judge, his active skill is have chance to stun the enemy heroes. Also Tesla. This one is just the silence. So my idea behind this team comp is I have a lot of heroes that can either stun or freeze the enemy target, so for my team to have chance to deal damage, but I guess it didn't work out. So if it's better, I don't think I need 2 speeds. That's just kind of waste. Maybe I can switch one of them out and maybe choose like for damage boost. It will be better. Yeah. And this one is another mage, but I only stuck with 7 wins. Here's my problem. What do you guys think about the new Hero Themis? Is she strong in pick? I mean, when I got the chance to pick her, I'm not sure, but I'm just like, okay, let me just try it out and see how she does. But she didn't do too good in my opinion. And the same idea I go for to Olivia and Freya, because they have the abilities to either freeze or petrify the enemy heroes. And then here I have 5 mages heroes in my lineup, plus I pick 1 speed and 2 skill damage. I guess once you get Slay, Olivia isn't that good, I guess, Olivia Freya, but I couldn't find Kirk or anyone else. That's what I'm stuck with. Maybe I can switch this out. She's not that good, or maybe it's just I'm not using her right. But I remember she didn't do really like crazy amount of damage in pick. But if I continue to look for a mage, I might try to pick her again and test her out and see how she does. But if you guys have experience with Themis in the pick, please comment down and let me know how she does. I really want to know, because mage is one of my favorite class to be used in the pick. And lastly, yes, this is the better result one of a mage, because I have Bell. Because Bell is one of the strongest mage that you can ever find in pick, with of course with the Star Shot or the TFTG. In this case, I have the 2 main damage dealer, Bell and Agena. I put both on TFTG or Star Shots, and then I have these 3 units as my CC units, which is they're gonna provide controls like freeze or petrifies. And with my main tank right here, Warrior. So as you can see, this team does not have aura, just have the mage profession, but you can still go to 9 wins with it. So sometimes you don't really need aura for you to be able to take your team far in pick, as long as you have solid heroes with a good artifacts. And then of course the main tank, I put him on damage reduction artifacts so he can tank more. And for the stack, I have pretty solid ones too. I have the damage reduction, I have 2 speed, so it gives me a 35 speed increase. And the last one is pretty strong, is the skill damage plus 30%. On top of the mage profession, they give me another 10%, so it's very strong. And that's it. That's my quick weekly review on my main account. I have 2 8 wins, 2 10 wins, 1 9, and then the rest is just our 7s and 6. And that's how I ended up with 360 in pick this week. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, please comment down below and let me know. I'm really looking to keep improving my pick. And my alt account is at currently level 74, so it's just 1 level away from level 75, which I can use it for pick this week. As soon as I hit level 75, I would just lock on my alt. Maybe I'm just gonna go streaming about the alt in pick, and of course I'm gonna upload videos about it later on in my channels. So guys, please, once again, thank you for watching, and just let me know. Thank you. I'll see you next time.